Potsdam and Berlin, two cities that stand as testaments to the rich tapestry of German history and culture. Two cities steeped in history. Royal residences, grand palaces. Potsdam, with its magnificent Sanssouci Palace, and Berlin, with the stately Charlottenburg Palace, both echo the grandeur of bygone eras, gardens and parks, stretching for miles. The lush Tiergarten in Berlin and the expansive Park Babelsberg in Potsdam offer serene escapes from the urban hustle. These cities whisper stories of kings and queens. Statues and monuments stand as silent witnesses to the past, narrating tales of power and legacy, of power, ambition, and artistic brilliance. The interiors of these palaces, adorned with intricate designs and royal portraits, reflect the artistic achievements of their time. Berlin, the bustling capital of Germany. Once divided, now reunited. The Berlin Wall Memorial stands as a poignant reminder of the city's turbulent history and its triumphant reunification. A city reborn, full of energy. The streets of Berlin buzz with life, from bustling cafes to vibrant cultural scenes, showcasing a city that has risen from its past. Potsdam, a short distance away. A city that, while smaller in size, boasts an equally rich heritage. A smaller city, but no less grand. The Neues Palais and Cecilienhof Palace are just a few examples of Potsdam's architectural splendor, known for its palaces and gardens. The Sanssouci Gardens and the Orangery Palace are jewels in Potsdam's crown, attracting visitors from around the world. A UNESCO World Heritage Site. The recognition underscores the global significance of Potsdam's cultural and historical landmarks. These cities are inextricably linked. The Glienicke Bridge, often called the Bridge of Spies, symbolizes the connection between Potsdam and Berlin, both geographically and historically, by history, by culture, by royalty. The shared heritage of these cities is celebrated through numerous cultural festivals and events that bring their storied past to life. They offer a glimpse into a fascinating past. Museums in Berlin and palace tours in Potsdam provide immersive experiences that transport visitors back in time. A past of emperors and gardens, of wars and reunification. From the reign of emperors to the fall of the Berlin Wall, these cities have witnessed and shaped pivotal moments in history. Sanssouci Palace, a name that rolls off the tongue. A palace that embodies whimsy, built by Frederick the Great, King of Prussia. A king who loved art, music, and philosophy. Sanssouci means without worries in French. A fitting name for a summer palace, a place to escape the pressures of court. The palace is relatively small, 1 story high with a dome in the center. The facade is adorned with sculptures, grapes and vines, a nod to the terraced vineyards nearby. Inside, the rooms are decorated in Rococo style, light, airy, and playful. Charlottenburg Palace, a grand dame of Berlin. Named after Sophie Charlotte, the first Queen of Prussia. A palace that has seen it all, from royal celebrations to wartime destruction. The palace is a sprawling complex. Courtyards, wings, and gardens, a testament to Prussian power. The interiors are opulent. Baroque and Rococo styles side by side. Gilt, marble, and silk. Highlights include the porcelain cabinet, a room filled with delicate Chinese porcelain, and the palace chapel, with its soaring ceiling. Charlottenburg Palace is a reminder of a bygone era, a time of grandeur and elegance. The Lustgarten, the pleasure garden, a green oasis in the heart of Berlin, located on Museum Island, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a place to escape the city buzz. The Lustgarten has a long history. Once a royal garden, then a parade ground. Now a public park enjoyed by all. Trees provide shade on sunny days. Fountains offer a cool respite. The park is surrounded by museums. The Pergamon, the Neues Museum, the Alte Nationalgalerie, history and art, all within easy reach. The Lustgarten is a place to relax, reflect, and recharge. Section 5. Park Sanssouci, a tapestry of gardens. Park Sanssouci, more than just a park, a masterpiece of landscape architecture, extending over 700 acres, a tapestry of gardens, each with its own character. Formal gardens with geometric patterns, romantic gardens with winding paths, forests, meadows, and vineyards. The park is a feast for the senses. The scent of flowers, the sound of birdsong. Hidden amongst the greenery are architectural gems. The Chinese house, an exotic pavilion. The Roman baths, inspired by antiquity. The Orangery Palace, home to exotic plants. Park Sanssouci is a place to get lost in beauty. Section 6. Architectural Treasures, Baroque to Rococo. In this chapter, we explore the evolution of architectural styles from the grandeur of Baroque to the elegance of Rococo, and finally to the simplicity of Neoclassical. The palaces and parks of Potsdam and Berlin are a testament to these changing styles. Each structure tells a story of the era it was built in, reflecting the tastes and influences of the time. A showcase of architectural styles: Baroque, Rococo, Neoclassical. These styles, though distinct, often blend together in a single structure, creating a rich tapestry of design. A blend of influences, reflecting changing tastes. The transition from the dramatic and grandiose Baroque to the light and playful Rococo, and then to the restrained Neoclassical, marks significant shifts in architectural preferences. Baroque architecture, grand and imposing. Characterized by its dramatic use of light and shadow, intricate stonework, and grand staircases, Baroque buildings were designed to awe and inspire, characterized by symmetry, columns, and domes. The symmetry and balance in Baroque architecture were meant to convey order and power, seen in Charlottenburg Palace and the Neues Palais. These palaces are prime examples of Baroque architecture, with their grand facades and meticulously designed gardens. Rococo architecture, lighter and more playful. In contrast to the heaviness of Baroque, Rococo is characterized by its delicate ornamentation and whimsical garden sculptures, known for its curves, shells, and pastel colors. Rococo interiors often feature light, airy spaces with intricate details and pastel hues, creating a sense of elegance and charm. Exemplified in Sanssouci Palace and the Chinese house. These structures showcase the playful and ornate nature of Rococo design, with their elaborate decorations and harmonious integration with nature. Neoclassical architecture, a return to classical forms. Emerging as a reaction to the excesses of Rococo, Neoclassical architecture sought to revive the simplicity and symmetry of ancient Greek and Roman buildings. Simple lines, symmetry, and restrained decoration. Neoclassical buildings are marked by their clean lines, balanced proportions, and minimalistic approach to decoration, found in the Schauspielhaus, the theater in Potsdam. This theater is a fine example of neoclassical architecture, with its elegant facade and understated elegance. These styles, side by side, create a fascinating architectural landscape. The juxtaposition of Baroque, Rococo, and neoclassical buildings in Potsdam and Berlin offers a unique glimpse into the evolution of architectural design over the centuries. Section 7. Hidden Gems. Exploring beyond the icons. In this chapter, we delve into the lesser-known treasures that Potsdam and Berlin have to offer. These cities are not just about their iconic landmarks, they are brimming with hidden gems waiting to be discovered. While the grand palaces and famous parks steal the show, Potsdam and Berlin offer hidden gems. Beyond the grandeur of Sanssouci Palace and the lush expanse of Tiergarten, there are countless secret spots that tell their own unique stories. Places to discover off the beaten path. Imagine wandering through scenic trails that lead you to unexpected vistas, or stumbling upon quaint cafes tucked away in quiet corners. These are the experiences that make exploring these cities truly special. A chance to escape the crowds. In these tranquil parks and quiet streets, you can find a moment of peace and solitude, away from the hustle and bustle of the more touristy areas. The Dutch Quarter in Potsdam. This charming neighborhood, with its distinctive Dutch-style houses, offers a glimpse into the city's rich cultural tapestry, cobblestone streets and gabled houses. Walking through these historic streets feels like stepping back in time, with every corner revealing a piece of the past, a touch of the Netherlands in Germany. The architecture here is a testament to the city's diverse influences and its historical connections with other parts of Europe. Peacock Island, a short ferry ride from Potsdam. This serene island is a perfect getaway, offering a blend of natural beauty and historical intrigue, home to a picturesque castle and exotic animals. As you explore the island, you'll encounter peacocks roaming freely and a castle that looks like it's straight out of a fairy tale, the Glinica Bridge, connecting Potsdam and Berlin. This bridge is not just a physical link between the two cities, but also a symbol of their shared history, once a border crossing between East and West. During the Cold War, this bridge was a significant crossing point, and it still holds echoes of that turbulent time. These hidden gems offer a different perspective. They allow you to see Potsdam and Berlin through the eyes of a local, uncovering stories and sights that are often overlooked, a chance to experience the cities like a local. By venturing off the beaten path, you can connect with the true essence of these cities, discovering their hidden beauty and unique charm. Section 8. A legacy of power and beauty. The palaces and parks of Potsdam and Berlin. A legacy of the Hohenzollern dynasty, the ruling family of Prussia for centuries. A dynasty that left an indelible mark on the landscape, the culture, and the history of Germany. These sites are not just beautiful buildings and gardens. They are symbols of power, ambition, and artistic patronage. They reflect the changing fortunes of Prussia, from a small state to a major European power. Section 9. Stepping back in time. Visiting these historical sites is like stepping back in time, imagining the lives of the people who lived and worked there. The kings and queens, the courtiers and servants, the gardeners and architects who shaped history. You can almost hear the rustle of silk gowns, the clink of champagne glasses, and the murmur of conversations in French. The palaces and parks are brought to life through guided tours, exhibitions, special events, and more. Section 10. A journey for the soul. A journey to Potsdam and Berlin is more than just a sightseeing trip. It's a journey for the soul, a chance to immerse yourself in history, art, and nature, to escape the hustle and bustle of modern life, to wander through grand palaces and tranquil gardens, to marvel at architectural wonders and artistic treasures, to connect with the past and find inspiration in the present, a journey that will stay with you long after you've returned home.